Will AI improve our lives or exterminate the species? What would it take to abolish poverty? Are you eating enough fermented foods? These are some of the questions we've tackled recently on The Next Big Idea. I'm Rufus Griscom, and every week I sit down with the world's leading thinkers for in-depth conversations that will help you live, work, and play smarter. Follow The Next Big Idea wherever you get your podcasts.
Did you know that small and medium businesses make up 98% of the global economy, but most B2B marketers still treat them as a one-size-fits-all? LinkedIn's Meet the SMB report reveals why that's a missed opportunity and how you can reach these fast-moving decision makers effectively. Learn more at linkedin.com/meet-the-SMB.
Hey everyone, welcome to a special bonus episode of the Negotiate Anything podcast. I hope everyone's doing all right. I know this is a crazy time for everybody. It's rough on everybody, but I hope that you and your loved ones are managing to stay safe and stay sane because, like I said, it's tough. I want to make sure that during this time we're creating content that's relevant to your evolving needs. So I want to tell you about something that we're putting on here that's really, really exciting. We're partnering with the Ohio State University Moritz College of Law. Their school has the second-ranked dispute resolution program in the country. Also partnering with Otterbein University here in Columbus, Ohio, and Ohio Dominican University to put on a really exciting program. It's called the Virtual Negotiation and Conflict Resolution Summit, and it's going really, really well. We were hoping to get about 50 people on the virtual summit, but now we're at well over 400, and we had to add multiple dates. So let me tell you a bit about it, because I'd love it if you could come too. So the goal is to bring experts in negotiation, communication, and conflict resolution together with business leaders to brainstorm best practices for online collaboration, communication, and conflict resolution. Because today, more than ever, we're going to have to collaborate and communicate online. So how do we do it effectively? And based on my research, there's really just not a good, solid, single location for all of that information. So the idea is to bring everybody together and have a lot of discussion about the best practices and strategies and tactics that we can use. And then my staff here at the American Negotiation Institute will compile the ideas into a free virtual negotiation and conflict resolution handbook. And so if you think about the free negotiation guides that we have on the website, those are really helpful. They are probably about 18 pages long at the longest. But for this one, we're thinking, based on the amount of people who are registered, this could be a really robust piece of content, probably in the 50-page range. And again, we want this to be a single source that people can go to answer any question they have about virtual negotiations. And anybody who participates in the summit will be able to get free access to that handbook. So what we're doing here is collaboratively creating a public good. And I don't think I mentioned the summit is free too, okay? So it's all free. The economy is in a state of stagnation right now, so I'm not trying to get you to pay me money when money isn't flowing. So as you probably know, the majority of negotiations right now already take place via email and video conference and over the phone. But now, of course, that's going to skyrocket given the current situation with social distancing and how we're forced to work remotely now. So I wanted to let you know, and again, space is limited. So we have over 400 people, and
Small and medium businesses don't have time to waste, and neither do marketers trying to reach them. On LinkedIn, more SMB decision makers are actively looking for new solutions to help them grow, whether it's software or financial services. Our Meet the SMB report breaks down how these businesses buy and what really influences their choices. Learn more at linkedin.com/meet-the-SMB. That's linkedin.com/meet-the-SMB.
And this is the first time I'm mentioning it on the podcast. So I'm assuming more spots are going to be taken up. So the date is going to be April 29th. And we have 2 sessions, noon and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in learning more, check out the link in the description. It'll take you right to the page and it'll answer all of the questions that you have. Also, I want to tweak the content on the podcast to be more relevant to what's happening today. We have a lot of episodes that are already in production, in the pipeline, that are great content, but they're not necessarily too germane to the current situation. So we want to adjust for the next few weeks to meet your needs. So in order to do that, we need some help from you. We want you to let us know what types of things are of interest to you. I think the best way to do this is to just join the conversation on LinkedIn. I'm very, very, very active on LinkedIn. So if you haven't connected with me yet, please do. I'm going to put a link in the description as well to one of the posts that I shared asking this question, so you can join the discussion and give your suggestion for what we should talk about on the show, because again, I want to add value, as much value as we possibly can, and your feedback and suggestions helps to make that possible. So with that, I want to say stay safe, stay healthy, and as much as possible, try to stay positive. I know it's really tough for everybody, and it has been really rough for us. Catherine actually had it in late March. My wife is a primary care physician, and she was exposed to it last week, and she had to be in quarantine for almost a week until she got a negative test, which was great. So she's back. But with Kai home, being 4 years old and very energetic, it's been really tough to get stuff done business-wise. So I'm just glad that we've still been able to maintain the weekly cadence for the show, and we're going to continue to try as much as possible to keep on pumping out content, even though times are tough here. As you can imagine, when you have a business that is really focused on getting on planes and traveling to speak to people, it could be tough when there's a pandemic. So all of my presentations between the end of March to early June have been completely wiped out. So one of the major adjustments we're doing is we're now able to do virtual negotiation trainings. So we have to adjust. We have to evolve. We can't stay stagnant or the world is going to pass us by. So we're trying to adjust our strategies so we can take advantage of new opportunities and continue to grow the American Negotiation Institute in this brand new world we find ourselves in. So stay strong, everyone. Keep in touch, and wish you the best. And hopefully you can make it out to the Virtual Negotiation Summit. I'd love to have you there. But in the meantime, if there's anything I can do to be supportive, please let me know. Connect with me on LinkedIn and let's chat. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.